These are open-ear clip-on earbuds. The first time I saw them, looked weird, like niche weird, the kind of weird that makes you think, who is this even for? But now after 2 weeks of actually wearing them, I caught myself kinda loving them, like way more than I thought I would. I keep reaching for them. They are just there and it's effortless. Anyway, these are called the Truefree B1s, open-ear clip-on wireless earbuds. Yeah, clip-on, like earrings, almost. These are delicate, but in a good way. Or some techie jewelry. There's a real intention in the design. No sharp seams, no weird plasticky edges, just smooth, sleek, kinda shiny. And yeah, the material's plastic, like the shiny kind that'll definitely stretch over time, but somehow it makes them feel almost ornamental. I had them on and my sisters legit said, "Those look like earrings." So yeah, vibes confirmed. I think these would really appeal to anyone who likes their gadgets to double as accessories. They wrap around your ear, not in a clunky way, more like they're hugging your ear cartilage. And once they're on, it's wild. There's no ear canal pressure, no plug, no blockage. Your ears can breathe. I don't know how else to say it, but I didn't realize how claustrophobic normal earbuds made me feel until I wore these. But you do have to kind of fiddle with them a bit to get that perfect fit. But once you dial it in, you're good for hours, like actual hours. I've left them on for entire afternoons without noticing. Each bud's got this tiny LED light on the shiny outer surface. Flashes when it's pairing or charging. There's a touch control thing on there too, pretty standard stuff. Inside, there's a 10.8mm driver packed into the smaller end, with sound vents pointing out and toward your ear. The bigger end, that wraps behind your ear, kind of like a counterweight, balances it out. Battery-wise, they claim 5.5 hours per bud and I was getting pretty close to that. I never felt like I was rushing to charge them. The case is supposed to give 25 hours, and while I didn't do the full 5 charge cycles to test it, it definitely lasted long enough that I forgot I even needed to plug it in. Oh, and the case. It's like this smooth little pebble. Feels great in the hand. The lid has that snap when it closes. Super satisfying. And inside, shinier finish. There's a tiny status LED on the front, Truefree logo on the lid, everything fits together tight. No creaks, no loose seams, they really nailed the build. But here's where it gets weird. The USB charging port, it's on the back, not the bottom, not the edge, just smack on the back. So when it's charging, the cable sticks out horizontally, like a tail. It's giving Magic Mouse energy. Technically it works, but visually it's a little cursed. Now the audio. This is where things get complicated. First off, don't expect bass. Like real bass? Nope, it tries. It wobbles around in the lower range, but mostly it just kind of shivers instead of punching. Then there's the treble, which on higher volumes can actually get a little aggressive. Not a vibe for serious music sessions. Still, it's fine, like actually usable. Surprisingly so. Especially when you remember this is open ear tech. No seal, no canal blockage, and yet no major sound leakage either. I walked past people and no one gave me the "why are you playing music out loud" look. So that's something. Stereo imaging, surprisingly good. Left, right. For stuff like podcasts, dialogue heavy content, totally solid. The app helps too. There's a Truefree app where you can tweak presets or go full custom EQ mode if you are that kind of nerd. I say that with love. And in the gym, I was skeptical, but yeah, they don't fall off. They are secure, but no seal means no passive isolation. So that one guy blasting their crappy music on the gym speaker, yeah, still there. These buds try to shout over him, but it's like whispering into a hurricane. Weirdly enough, it feels better when you wear them like this. Jogging in the park though, you hear your music, the birds, your footsteps, feels cinematic. Most of the time, I just use them for videos. YouTube, interviews, chill stuff. I'd forget they were even on. Like literally. I tried to pull them out and realized they were already on my ears. That's how weightless they feel. Just invisible. Unless I tried listening to actual music and suddenly I remembered why I usually don't. And multipoint. Bless you, multipoint. These things stay connected to my laptop and phone at the same time. Seamlessly. No disconnect, reconnect, forget device, none of that. Although, minor gripe. If I get a notification on my phone, it pauses and cuts off whatever's playing on the other device. Like, just overlap it, man. Don't kill the vibe. And then the voice prompts. You know those robotic sounds? These kind of alerts? Connected. Battery low. Yeah, that. It's jarring. Truefree, please just give me some soft chimes. It's these little things that take a product from functional to premium. Unboxing was pretty bare bones. You get the buds in a plastic wrap, a USB-C cable, and some paperwork. Fine by me. Touch controls, out of the box, double tap to play pause, triple tap left for voice assistant, and triple tap right for gaming mode. But you can customize them in the app. Hold left for 1.5 seconds to lower volume. Hold right for 1.5 to raise it. One step at a time though. No smooth slide. Pairing was simple. Just open the case, find the device, click connect. If you want multi-point though, you do have to disconnect it from the first device before adding the second. After that, it works just fine. Mic quality? It's fine. Good for Zoom calls in a quiet room, so it's enough to get by.
It's pretty here, and this is how the microphone sounds on these earbuds. I think it's pretty good for any sort of Zoom calls, etc. But of course, you won't be recording your podcast with these.
Also, no ANC. And yeah, no wireless charging. Now, the app. Visually clean, but they make you register. Why? Just let me in. Once you are in though, turn off touch, check battery, toggle movie mode, adjust EQs, even find my buds if you give it location access. There's a low latency gaming mode too. It's okay, doesn't blow my mind, but it works. Here's the weird thing, when gaming mode's off, I keep noticing this delay with whatever I am playing. Like I'd hit play and it would cut the first one or two words every time, which sucks if you're trying to catch a pronunciation or follow along. They are sweat resistant, support Bluetooth 5.4. Spec sheet says it has a frequency of 20Hz to 20 kHz, which sounds nice but doesn't mean much if tuning's off, which in this case is pretty decent for its niche. They have got 32 mAh in each bud and 400 mAh in the case. The frame's built with the memory steel wire and silicone coating, and yeah, it feels solid. Like I can fidget with them and they won't snap. Bottom line, if you want comfort, elegance, a little style, and you are okay with good enough sound, these might be perfect. But if you are chasing high fidelity, studio grade vibes, or absolute audio consistency, you are gonna notice the gaps. Also, just to be clear, this was a review sample from Truefree, but they didn't influence me what to say. They're watching this video at the same time you are. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.